What was that? Let me redo that. Hi everyone, so today this video is going to be about foundation and concealer. And yes, by the way, I did dye my hair black. This is what happened. My left glove broke. I was forced to use my bare hands. I tried everything. Toothpaste, hairspray, vinegar, baking soda, hydrogen peroxide, Clorox, everything. It's not going to come off. I heard that I just have to wait it out. I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the love that I got on my first video. I know 14 likes and 60 subscribers isn't that much, but it means a lot to me, so I just want to say thank you. I was really overwhelmed from all the love that I got. Yeah, so let's get started with this video. So I know I look really funny right now. I don't have any foundation on, no concealer. I just have my eyebrows and some concealer around it. I was gonna start blending it, but I realized I use concealer on my eyebrows, and I figured that I might as well include that in my video since this is a concealing and foundation video. So what I use is this Camouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. People use this to cover tattoos. It is really heavy duty. It is full coverage, works very well for that. So what I did was I used this flat concealer brush. It's really just one of those basic concealer brushes, and I started carving out my eyebrows and cleaning up the edges to make kind of like a domey concealer brush. And I'm just gonna start patting and blending that out. So what I'm doing is sweeping across, and then once I get closer, I'm just gonna start patting. Like closer to the eyebrows, I start patting. And then I kind of do that in the middle. And then once I get to my eyes, I'm just blending that down to my eyes, because that's also gonna help prep my eyes for whatever eye makeup that I'm gonna put onto there. Now, before I put on my foundation, I just want to say that I did go ahead and moisturize my face with my Olay Everyday All Day Moisture Lotion. It has SPF, and I highly recommend that for anyone, not even just people that wear makeup. You need to invest in a facial, not body, but facial moisturizer that has some sort of SPF to help protect and moisturize your skin all day. That's really important for your skin. And then what you need to invest in is a really good primer. If you're going to wear foundation, you need to wear primer. What primer is going to do is it's going to not only prep your skin for your foundation, make it last all day, and make your skin look all nice, but it's going to create a thin layer between your skin and your makeup, and that way your skin is more protected from all the chemicals that are in makeup. So one primer that I really recommend, I use it on everyone that I do makeup on, and I recommend the Baby Skin Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser primer. So I'm just going to take a little of that, and I'm going to put that on my nose, put that on right here by my nose, put it around my lips. It's going to help my lipstick later on. I'm going to put on my forehead. Those are the only places I'm going to put it, because those are the places that my pores tend to get a little bigger. So I'm just going to do that, and then once I have the excess, I'm just going to rub the rest across the rest of my face. Before I put on my actual foundation, I just want to stop for a moment and talk about the brushes that you're going to need. So for foundation, you really want to invest in a really good brush, because when you put on your foundation, you want your foundation to look like your skin. You don't really want it, you want it to look like makeup, but you want it to look like your skin, and you want it well blended, airbrush, smooth, and whatnot. So before I bought this Morphe M439 brush, by the way, this is a really good brush. If you haven't heard about it, everyone raves about it, and it's just as good as everyone says, and it's really affordable. I believe it's like 12 bucks or something. Yeah, so get that brush. But before I started using that brush, I invested in a lot of stippling brushes. So the cheapest one that you can buy is the one from Elf, and that one is like $3 or something. Works just as well. You can use any stippling brush. Right here I have the Real Techniques one and the Sonia Kashuk one. And what the stippling brush does is, well, the stippling motion is this motion, which is like just dabbing that into your skin. And sorry, I can't talk. And what that's going to do is go into your pores. So all the places that you have like little pores, it's going to go into your pores, into your skin. It's going to set into your skin. And then once you blend it, it's going to set really well onto your face. It's going to give you that airbrush finish. And with this stippling brush, what I really like with it is that you can go from sheer coverage to full coverage and all in between that. So that's what I really like the stippling brush for. With my M439 brush, I'm going to take my foundation. And before I actually put on the foundation, I just want to stop and talk about how to match your foundation and get the right type of foundation. So for your foundation, you're gonna want to find obviously the right color for your skin. And if you haven't heard by now, you're not supposed to match from your cheeks or from your chest. You're supposed to match from your neck. Now I know that's not gonna work for some people because there are some people that just have lighter faces and they need to get a darker skin tone foundation. So they do match from their face. But you want to match from this area, from your chin and your neck down. People that are going to help you match your skin color with your foundation are makeup artists at Ulta, Sephora, the people at the stand that's working there. That's what they're for. Now, I'm not going to say that they're going to be good at matching you, because not everyone is going to be good at matching you, and you're probably not going to get the right match for your skin tone at the first time. So to help you guys not make the same mistake that I did, because one time I went to MAC and this girl matched me as like NC40, and that was way too light for my skin. Luckily, I have a mom that tells me whether my makeup doesn't look good, and if you're watching, Mom, I just want to say hi. Thank you for making my makeup. Thank you for helping make my makeup look flawless. But yeah, they're not always going to be good at it, so you don't want to fully trust them. You want to do that. Make sure it looks good in daylight and under bright lights, LED lights. That helps really well. And you're going to, don't leave with the full bottle when you try it on. I say that you leave with little samples, and yes, you can leave with samples before you go out and spend like 30, 20, 30, 40 bucks on foundation. So leave with samples. And another benefit that's going to help you when it comes to leaving with samples is you're going to test that on your skin, and you get to see if your skin likes it. Because, you know, everyone has different skins, and not all foundation are going to work for you. Some foundations are going to break you out. Like, I know the MAC Pro Longwear foundation works really well for people. It did not work out for me at all. Some people are able to use it every day. I want to lean more towards using that for special occasions, but even then I just don't even use it because that really breaks me out. So everyone has different skin tones. You want to leave with samples, try that, see if your skin works really well with it. Another thing with foundation is you're going to want to know your skin type. People have oily, dry, normal, combination skin. For me, I have combination skin, which means that I get oily in my T-zones, which is my forehead, my nose, a little along this area. Oh my god, my nails. A little along this area. Yeah, so know your skin type, because if you have oily skin and you go out and buy a satin to dewy finish type of foundation, that's not gonna make your skin look nice. It's gonna make your skin look even more oily. So you wanna know if your skin's oily and whatnot, and you're gonna want to know what products to stay away from. For me, what I really like is something that you can buy at the drugstore is the Revlon Color Stay 24-hour foundation. It's medium to full coverage. It works really well. I've been using this aside from my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation for the longest time. I think I used this all throughout high school. The thing I like about this foundation is that they have different types of foundation. So this one says that it's for combination / oily skin. They also have foundation for normal to dry skin, and they have a wide range of colors. They have colors for people with yellow undertone, olive undertone, those who are really tan, and those who are really, really, really fair. So that's what I really like about that foundation, but I'm not saying that it's going to work for your skin, so you're going to want to test it out because I don't know. Everyone just has different skin, so just know your skin type. Okay, now that I'm done rambling about foundation, I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation with my M439 brush from Morphe. I really, 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 really like this foundation. It's $32. I say it's really worth it. So what I'm doing is I'm just dabbing that into my pores, especially around my nose and on my forehead. And what I really like about this brush is that you don't need a lot of product. You don't need to take a lot of product in order to get a nice airbrush finish. And this really helps build coverage if you need it. So after I do that, that kind of stippling motion, I'm gonna take a little more first. After I do that stippling motion, then I'm gonna go back and do the buffing motion. And I like to dab that into my skin first, because if you just go straight into your skin and just start swiping that into your skin, one, it's not gonna look good. Two, it's not gonna settle into your skin. It's not gonna make your skin look like skin. And like I said, you want your foundation to look like your skin. Three, you're gonna have a lot of unblended areas. So to save yourself some time, you just wanna dab that into your skin. And make sure you get into your hairline, and make sure that if you're doing your makeup with your hair down and you're gonna put it up later, or even just like every single day actually, no matter what hairstyle you're doing, you're gonna want to blend that evenly down your neck and behind your ears. You can put that a little. I always put a little on my ears. Not a lot, of course. Like, I'm not gonna take the foundation and put it in my ear. No, I'm gonna take the excess and start putting the rest in my ear. And I do like to put my foundation on my lips, even though I look like I'm really sick right now. But that's just gonna, for one, when you're putting on lipstick, you're not gonna have like missing foundation around your lips or whatever. For two, that's gonna also help prep your lipstick. I'm just gonna start off with correcting under my eyes. And if you remember in art class, purple is the opposite of orange on the color wheel. And if you mix purple and orange together, that neutralizes. So purple and blue are the darkness that are around your eyes. And what you're going to need is a orange corrector. I know some concealers do cover up the dark circles without it being orange. Actually, no, I think they have orange in there. Anyway, okay, whatever, I don't know. But I just have this orange corrector from NYX. I don't really like creams, but this is the only cream that I use on my whole face. Everything else I use is liquid. So I'm just gonna dab that around my eyes. I'm not sweeping at all, I'm just dabbing. See, and as you can see, without even blending the rest, it's already pretty well covered. Okay, and now with my damp beauty blender, you're gonna want to dampen your sponges because that's what makes it blend easier. And for the beauty blender, that's just how it activates. I don't see how people can use their beauty blender without wetting it. So I'm just dabbing and blending that. I do put it on my eyelids as well. See? Looks pretty well covered. I just have this lined under my eyes. Now these are my wrinkles and this is my deep set eye. It's just something that I was born with. Can't really get rid of it, but my LA Girl Pro Concealer and start putting that in areas that I feel like need more coverage. So I have a little pimple there. Just gonna put that there. I'm gonna put this around my lips. Gonna put it around my nose. And then I'm gonna take the same brush, the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm gonna start patting that down. After that, I know it's a little lighter than my foundation, and that's okay. Now, what I do to conceal the rest of my eyes, which is pretty much my highlighting process, is I'm going to use my liquid concealers. These two are from, I think, Maybelline. Is a Fit Me thing from Maybelline? I think it is. I don't know. My stickers are not on here. Okay, anyway, so I use a Fit Me liquid concealers, sand and medium. So what I like to do is I like to mix both because sand right now, it's a little too bright for me. So I'm just gonna start making lines going down my eyes. Oh my god, I look like Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, after I put my highlight on, I'm just gonna start blending that with my beauty blender. Last thing you want to do is set everywhere that you put your concealer in, especially the places that you highlighted. Let's take my Ben Nye Luxury Powder and Banana. I'm going to put a little on the lid. Tapered e.l.f. brush. So I'm going to make sure everything is blended again. You don't want to set areas that are creased because it's just going to be creased the whole day. So you're just gonna start patting that under your eye. And if you have wrinkles like me, you wanna stay away from putting too much powder under your eyes because that's what's gonna make it cakey. For the rest of my skin, I'm going to use this damp wedge, dip that into my banana powder, and start baking. And that's about it for what I do for my foundation and my concealer. I do that baking stuff on my concealer. I'm just going to be right back. I'm going to bronze up my face, contour, put on my lipstick, and do something quick with my eyes, and I'll be right back. So I finished the rest of my face, you know, the lips, contour, my eyes, all that jazz. If you guys would like to see a video on how I got this halo type of makeup, I will do a tutorial on that. I'll probably just do a tutorial anyway because I feel like this look is perfect for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to post that video up hopefully soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!